Hello everybody, this is Christian Master 4 here, and welcome to this series, I guess. This is going to be post-commentary because why not? Here is me going through the stage news and giving you an idea of what stages we're going to fight. Basically how it works is that each stage will come into a rotation. There are multiple stages, but only 2 for each mode will be available throughout. And at this moment, these are the ones that are going to be available for us to play through. That's nice, isn't it? Also, the Squid Sisters say some pretty awesome things. Say fresh! Now, what I'm going to now do is head over to the shopping area and see what we can get. This was recorded at the time of the newest update, and the day of the newest update. So therefore, I have the new weapons, and this is to actually take 2 of a recording that I tried to do. The original recording got corrupted, but no matter. Here's me to show off the new bucket. That's what it is. It's called a slosher. It throws in an arc. It's also kind of powerful, as I will soon demonstrate by hitting a thing. 2 hits usually kills. You can like aim it wherever you want. I believe the sub-weapon for this is a burst bomb, as shown there, and the special weapon is an ink strike. So that's really cool. Here's where all the other enemies, quote-unquote, will be, like as you go through them. These are ones that have, like, defense, and this is basically using the ink strike to, use the ink strike. And now here's me testing off the Heavy Splatling Gun, also known as the Heavy's minigun from Team Fortress 2. You charge it up and it shoots. It shoots lots of whatever, or lots of ink, and it shoots it far. So, and it's also got a splat wall, so you can just sort of shoot behind it. And the splat wall acts like a little bit of a defense barrier. And guess what? This one also has an ink strike as its special move. As you can see, it's doing quite a number on these octopi or squids. Anyway, so yeah, this is just me showing that a lot of hits can kill, and then now we're heading into the splat battles. Here, we're gonna show off one of the new modes. Alright, now we are doing one of the, well, I mean, this is technically not a new mode, but this is one of the ranked battle modes. And here I am with other people, randomly of course, and we have 2 buckets. Great for them. So now we're in tower control. Basically this mode is, well, head to the tower in the center, and then ride it all the way to the enemy's base, and get a splat. There's a lot. This was when the game, or when the update came out, when the update released. So everyone is using either the bucket or the splatling. So it's either one or the other. I mean, not everyone, obviously, but a lot of people were using it. And so here's me basically trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna try to sneak it out of them because no one else is taking it. So then I decided to take it, and then I got shot. It's always a fun thing. It's always by the end zaps. Like, every single time I get killed, it's always by the end zaps. It's not even by the other weapons, most of it. And there is when I decided to cinematically drop over here and then try to get to the other side so that, I can infiltrate the opponent. See, but the fact that this shoots in an arc actually does a lot of wonders for shooting over walls and hitting enemies from behind. And then getting shot by a splatter shot. That's always the best of fun. So, as you can see, I'm not too terribly great with the slosher, but I thought it was really fun to use, and it can be useful for like other places like Camp Triggerfish or Kelpdome. Places where they have a lot of grates, and there's a lot of, well, not really a lot of water in Kelpdome, but there is a lot of water in Camp Triggerfish, and what's that place? Aquafina. Arrow Arowana Mall. There. And that's where I get shot from being, you know, from spawning because it didn't have the stealth jump. And I'm like, okay, let's try this again. Let's cinematically drop right there, and then try to head over to the tower. I think there was an enemy over there, and like completely avoided it, and I'd be killed again. All right, so now that everything is a little bit, you know, better, I'm gonna do a little post-editing. So basically, this is how the tower control works, and with all of its glory. Okay, that's one of our ink strikes. We needed that to get through. And I believe we're not going to win this one. Although, it could change up later. Who knows? But as you can see, my setup is, or at least the main abilities that I have on my clothing involves the ink from left to right. It'd be the ink increase, the when you die you don't lose a lot of special charge, and the ink resistance, which means I can walk a little bit less statically in the opponent's ink. And it's actually quite useful when used correctly and properly. So yeah, they seem to be getting a little bit closer, and this is when I decided let's just try to catch them off guard and see if we can try to have the camera spaz out by throwing bombs. Because they take the tower quite a bit, and I'm like, okay, we need to first get them off of the tower, and then we both kill ourselves. Yes, and I killed Nanobot, and then I was killed by Japanese characters, and then they got killed by a range blaster, I believe. That range blaster though is like really annoying, and it's so good, but I hate using blasters, so I don't use them. But range blaster is actually really good at getting people from afar and then fooling people into thinking that they're safe. Alright, so I got my thing charged, and I ink struck this area so that the tower could go a little bit further. Alright, and then the opponent is like ganging up on us with the buckets and all that, and then they try to take it back. We have 19 seconds left, and we are in the lead. So I think it's high time to say we definitely won this. However, if the opponent still holds the tower until they reach the number 21, then they win. It'll go into overtime until they beat us by 1 point. So if we take the tower back, then it'll be all over. Like so. So yes, this is how you win, and I believe we didn't get a knockout, but we did get most of the points. And I love what happens when you win with the bucket. Spin it like a basketball. And yes, there is ink in there, but none of it is coming out at all. So don't ask me how that works. But I love that. I just love how it just spins like that. Alright, now we're playing with a heavy splatling in the same mode, and oddly enough the same stage. No matter though, and they have 2 rollers. So now, oh my god, this music. Okay, so you see how the splatling runs, and I'll just let him, you know, do his thing. Well, I talked about the additions from this mode, and this is a great time to bring this up, because the music that's playing right now as I die stupidly is one of the new tracks, one of the 4 new tracks that they have for splat battles. This one is specifically named Hooked, and it's one of the newest. It's one of the first songs that they leaked actually from the before the update happened. And let me tell you, this song is so freaking good, and it's like every time I listen to it, it's like uncontrollable headbang good. It's like every time I always feel like I want to dance just from listening to this song every time. There's three other songs. One that sounds a lot like Sonic Adventure crossed with Sonic Rush crossed with other Sonic games. There's one that's very chiptuned and one that's very I'd say like country or folk or something like that. It's probably more folk song sounding like. But yeah, those are the new songs. One of the newer stages, I believe we'll actually see in the regular battles to this. As I weird camera angle. One of the regular battles has Urchin Underpass. Urchin Underpass underwent a redo. Basically, the stage is wider. It's no longer cramped and close, in close quarters. It's larger. There's more space in between each of the things, each of the passageways to the center. The center is much larger and has a lot more obstacles, i.e., more trees, and and also the sidebars actually connect to the center. There's two sidebars, one that connects to the center, both of them connect to the center, and one leads further into the opponent's base. And there's a little bit more obstacles, but nothing too harsh. So I didn't really think it needed an overhaul, but from what we got from it, I think worked really nicely. And as I say that, I believe we are going to lose the tower at the last second, but shouldn't be too long before we cement our win. And as you can, as you can see, I'm so good with these new weapons. I honestly didn't think I did. I honestly don't think I did too bad of a job for what I did. But yeah, it's going really well. I like the new additions to some of the stuff, the new music, the new clothes. I don't think I'm wearing one of the new outfits. Not now, at least. There's a cinematic shot of me going back here and then getting killed immediately. I really like spinning the camera around while I'm moving because I really like making those cinematic shots. It's so fun to do. Just to look at it is like the camera pans as he lands in the ink. So yeah, that basically happened. There's more gear. There's like 40 bits of more gear. All of it new, and all of it you can get daily. Will change daily on what when you get it. And the level cap increased as well from 20 to 50, and the ranked mode cap increased from A+ to S+. So basically, it's a lot harder now to get good, and all the supreme players are going to be, in their own ranks. They'll be in a little niche. That's all I really need to say on that. So far in my level up experience, as you have seen, I haven't gotten too far, but I think it's well done at the very least. And this is when we come down to the final 10, and I almost get killed by the bomb, and then I end up getting killed by the splat roller. I swear, I got killed by that same splat roller girl every time. And now, let's end this match. But yeah, that music is pretty good. I had to try to not listen to it while I was commentating. But yeah, no, that music is that music's good. Alright, we got a level up, and that's our first level past 20. Alright, and now we're here in the turf war to Urchin Underpass, the stage that underwent changes. And yeah, as you can see, everyone else is using the different weapons. And so since there are no rollers on our team, I decided to try to ink the base as best as I could with the Splatling. So as I have already stated, and you will soon see, Urchin Underpass is much larger. If you guys who have been watching this from my channel don't know what Urchin Underpass looked like, go look back in some of the episodes where I fought the Octo Striker, because there are times where I fought the Octo Striker where I was in Urchin Underpass. So I can probably tell you the details of the episode like right now, pull it on screen. However, this is what it looks like now as of the update. I didn't do any multiplayer videos of Splatoon in this place. The only time I did it was in Arowana Mall during that random video that I did. So, as you can see, this is much larger for people who do know what it is. There's a couple narrow corridors, but most of them have been cut out, and the place has a lot more ramps and is much larger, like much larger than it was before. Oh, I didn't even notice Hooked was playing right now. Yeah, I'm like trying not to listen to the audio because for some reason it's pulling back in my ear every time I speak. So I might not notice the music at first until I listen closer to it. However, you can't see the map, but I believe we were coming a little bit close and they were, you know, overtaking some of our, you know, people and stuff. And as you can see, they're trying to ink strike the area. But we still have a minute left before the match is over. 1 minute left. So how these turf wars go, I should probably say, for people who don't know about it from this channel, basically the way the turf war works is that you will have 3 minutes to ink as much of the stage as possible with your own ink. Walls don't count, and your base also counts. So if you ink your base, you will be A-O swell. Points also don't count for points count for the smallest percentage of kills. Like, it'll give you kills will give you a little bit of ink because it sprays your own color ink on in the opponent's area. But it's not wise to kill and go only for kills, because if you do that, you probably won't contribute a lot to the team. And this is why I think, and why many other people think, that this game and Team Fortress 2 go very well hand in hand, because killing is not the main objective, but a small objective to the main goal. Which is exactly what we want. Also, this is what happens when you win with the Gatling gun. It's like, yay, I'm hugging my teddy bear. Oh, man. Also, if you guys didn't know, the level up system was kind of changed. Usually it matched up with the amount of money you had. And that, folks, is the basis of the new update. Very brief, very small. I didn't show a lot of the new clothes because I don't have them all, and they're not all available at the day one. But I did show the new weapons, I did show the new stage, and I showed a lot of other new things, like the new music. I'll probably put some of the new music in the background right now because I haven't done it. However, next time on the series that I still haven't gamed yet, we are going to probably check a little sneak peek at this month's Splatfest, North American Splatfest, between Team Marshmallow and Team Hot Dog. This has been Chris the Master 4 here, saying, go Team Marshmallow.